What's up, everybody? It's Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York. I am also a certified trichologist. Super excited to be here. What's going on? If you are coming in, just let me know where you are coming from. A little bit of housekeeping. I am live on Instagram, Trichology 911 or Trichology underscore 911. I'm also live on Facebook, Maisha Edmond. I'm also live on Trichology 911, and I'm live on YouTube. So if you're not doing anything on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so we could, you know what I'm saying, rap a taste. Ain't that what Martin said? Anyway, I really want to get into this training. Let me try to set us up over here and get it going. There it is. There it is. Perfect. All right. Nice. All right, so let's get to it. Once again, Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York, also a certified trichologist. Super excited to share this information with you. So if you know someone that you feel like would need this information, by all means, share. If you see behind me, you'll see Trichology Business Bootcamp. Let me duck down. Trichology Business Bootcamp. What's going on? And so I want to tell you about that really quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into another training. If you have not seen the training that I did last week, please go back and look at it. It was cute. It was nice. It was 2 days, 21 days for you to set up. 21 steps for you to set up your trichology business. And so what we're doing today is, well, first of all, I want to let you know about the Trichology Business Bootcamp you see behind me. It starts on, hey, Marquita, it starts on Monday, right? It's only $97. It's 5 days, private Facebook group. You get your downloads, you get to talk to other trichologists and really set up your business the way it needs to be set up. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and click the link in my bio on Instagram. Later on, let me see if I can put it here. I can't put it here, but later on, maybe somebody could put it in Linktree / Maisha _K_. But I will go back on Facebook and YouTube and put it in the description. But if you're on Instagram, go to the link in my bio. 5-day boot camp. General admission is only $97. I know it's crazy, but if you've ever been in any of my classes, you know I'm going to give away everything, because I feel like, so many of us have graduated. So many of us have just jumped into trichology, don't really know, which way to go, how we're going to do it. And so I want, I'm waiting. So I can't wait until we do that. You said I'm waiting to do my 4-day in the New York. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. So Trichology Business Bootcamp, 5 days. You get your downloads. You get your interaction. I'm giving you all the information. If you do VIP, which is $297, you get in with me an extra hour early. So you come in an hour early, and we do a private training that the general population does not get. And we get to you get to go over some different things, some strategies that I have put in place. And so those are the things that I am offering. Super excited about that. Last week, again, I gave you 21 steps to setting up your trichology business. And so you want to do that. So today we are talking about client attraction. And so when we talk about client attraction, there are many different steps to client attraction. Number one would be the curation of your content. Right? Because how are you going to plan this content that you need so that the clients will be attracted to you, right? They're not going to just come, quiet as it's kept, and it's a secret, child. Let me tell you how you will be in school, tell everybody you in school, graduate school, take your pictures, post your pictures, and people will not come to you just because they know you and love you and you graduated school. You are literally going to have to market. And so if you don't have the proper content, right, you're number one, not going to get anybody. Number two, get everybody. Number three, don't know what to do with the people. And so I want to help you to curate and speak to the people that you want to speak to, right? Who do you want to speak to? If you remember last week in the training, we were talking about, okay, what kind of trichologist do you want to be, right? Like, am I a corporate girly that's like helping, people in business? Am I someone that's like more community based? What am I doing with my trichology information? And so we have our curation of content. If you see me looking over to the side, I got notes, always got notes, honey, right? Our posting schedule is very important. Also, our lead magnets, right? What are we giving away for free? What is that thing that we can give away that we actually could charge for, but we're giving it away for free so that our clients know that, listen, if she's giving me value here, if they're giving me the information here and it's for free, I can't wait to see what they are going to give me when I pay. Right. So that's big too. Hey, Nikki. Also in client attraction, in our client attraction series, right? We want to talk about reverse engineering your outcome, right? Where do you want to be, right? Where are you trying to be in business? We already talked about what kind of trichologist that you want to be, right? But then where do you want to be as far as your business, like the positioning of your business? And so we're talking about client attraction. So you're going to reverse engineer your outcome. So if your outcome, right, is that you're going to have a retreat for hair loss clients, right? That's the big outcome. How do you reverse engineer that? What do you do to backtrack, and what are the little things that you need that will build you back up to that point, right? And then finally, choosing your cycles, right? What are your 3 to 4 things that consistently rotate throughout the year, right? Do you have 3 to 4 things that you consistently rotate throughout the year that are a client attraction mechanism? And I'm talking to new and improving trichologists, right? So like, do you have like a challenge that you do once a year? And do you have a product audit that you do once a year? So get you 3 or 4 things that you do every year, and you can place them every quarter so that people are excited. They know that you have something going on, and people say, oh man, I missed the product audit. I want them to, y'all gonna use that. And I know you are. That's all right. It's gonna make you some money because I'm gonna use it too, right? But where you audit products, right? And you say, okay, what are you trying to do? Don't use that for this. You need another type of product, which is a gateway into if you have your own products, right? Because you could say, you know what, take that out and put this in. And then there goes your product, right? There goes the introduction to your product, right? Because if they're using, for example, I don't know, Uncle Reggie's growth serum, right? And it's like, well, this is what I use, and they say it grows my hair, and they say it's going to help, right? And you look at it and you do a product audit. Hey, you do a product audit, then what happens is that Adrian? Hey, Adrian. You do the product audit and you say, you know what, they said that was going to work, but that's not going to work to help to grow your hair or to maintain the strength of your hair or the health of your scalp. And so because that's not going to help you, I'm going to recommend this product. And if you have your own product line, you slide that in there. You feel what I'm saying? All right, you picking up what I'm putting down? Hopefully you are. All right, so let's get into the client attraction number 1 part of that, and that's going to be your curation of your content. So let's get into that. Let me see, because I surely did miss what I had up there. Content. There it is. No, there it is. All right. So we're talking about curation of our content today as far as trichologists. So take some notes if you are saying, you know what, I really want to make sure that I'm getting the right information out there, right? So the trichology streets are really crowded, right? They are crowded, and it seems like, a lot of the same information is being refurbished. Now, you don't have to worry about that because not everybody is saying the same thing the same way. Right. So you have some people that are extremely surface, right? So they're saying, child, your hair is dry. You need to come into me and get a treatment, right? But then you have another person that's saying, listen, if your hair is dry, you need to drink more water. Then you have another person that says, not only do you need to drink more water, but then you also want to make sure that hey, you also want to make sure that you tell them why you're drinking, why you're drinking water. I'm definitely going to save it for you. You also want to look at the fact that, hey, half your body weight in ounces of water is going to be awesome for your hair. Water is the universal solvent. It's going to flush out impurities. It's going to snatch your waist. It's going to clear your face, and your hair going to grow. Come on here, right? So you want to do things that are more informational for the client. But we're talking about Trichology content, right? We're looking at the fact that content is everywhere, right? Come on, somebody say it. Content is everywhere, and there are different ways to distribute your content. Now, I used to be really afraid of the word content, and I felt like, why do people always have to say content? Why can't you just say what you need to say? I guess content is the cute way to say, give the people the information that you want to give them, right? So how can you distribute your content? One way you can distribute content is to write a book, right? You can have a book, right? You can have a little ebook, you know what I'm saying? You can have a little download sheet, right? You can have a series, right? You see, right now what I'm doing is I'm coming on and I'm helping new and improving trichologists. So in my series, the series that I'm doing right now is going to help you to set up your business properly, right? Again, join me for the business boot camp, right here, Trichology Business Boot Camp, $97. It starts next week, right? Also, you can make a helpful list, a helpful hint list. Well, what does that look like? Well, if you have reverse engineered your outcome. So if you say, you know what, I really want people to come to this boot camp, right? What are some things that I can give them? What are some of the pieces that I could share with them that will allow them to be more interested in this boot camp? So my little piece is, okay, well, I can do a list. I could do a helpful hint. 5 things that you would need to know about your trichology business. 5 things you need to set up for your trichology business. The 5 things that you are missing, the 5 reasons, I'm saying 5 because I love the number 5, the 5 reasons your trichology business is not growing, right? Because those things are going to help me to spark interest for those clients, right? So I'm going to make a helpful hint list, right? Maybe make a video, right? Video is really awesome because you don't have to really come up with, you're not really writing the script. But if you know what you're talking about, but you just can't put it in words like in writing, you literally can just, go on your phone, hit record and just say, hey, my name is Maisha Edmond, blase blah about hair loss, hair growth, yada, yada, and I just want to give you that tip. I remember about 3 or 4 years ago, I started doing this thing where I would come up with the amount of days. So like 30 to 31 days, I would come up with a topic. And in that topic, I would say, okay, so if my topic was alopecia areata, I would literally come up with, hey, Renee, I would literally come up with 30 to 31 things that I wanted to talk about or to speak about as far as alopecia areata. And I would make the 30 to 31 videos and then I would just post them daily. Right? Because I wanted to give that information out there. And I know that a lot of people don't read. And if your platform is Instagram, right? People are kind of just like, they scrolling up, right? And they doing that thing real fast. But if there's a video and, you look a little cute, you got a little music behind it, a little reel or something like that, you literally can, catch the client's attention and then go ahead, or the potential client, give them the information and then they go on about their business. They may just save the video, right? So we're talking about content curation today in your trichology business setup for client attraction. The next thing you could do is go live. You see, I'm going live, right? Try to get some live interaction. Hey, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe you want to jump on. Maybe you want to put some stuff in the chat, right? You start to create a relationship with those people that are following you, because maybe there is something that I can say that could be the missing piece to what you were doing. So maybe a person, if I go live, maybe you won't join the Trichology business boot camp, right? Maybe you won't, but then maybe there's something that I say in my live that's of value to you that you can use, and you can say, you know what? I was wondering how to do that. I was wondering what the next step was. And so then I give you that information. Another way that you can distribute your content is to make a post series, right? So the same way that you would come up with, okay, this is what I'll be talking about in the month of November, right? Have a post series and just start to create all your posts and have those things like in a can't think of the word. Have them in order. I'm gonna just use the word order. Have them in order so that they go out and people can get the information day by day, right? So you will drip it out. And then also you can review products, like I said. So you can review products that grow hair, right? Or that don't grow hair. You can review techniques. You can do all those different things, right? But either way, Trichology content is everywhere. So I want you to go back to your old study materials, right? You should know and understand them better now, especially if you've been a trichologist for a little bit. Think about those things that you literally were like, oh my God, I don't understand this. I don't know how to use this. I don't know what this is for, right? When you were just trying to get through the test, right? Y'all remember that when y'all was like, Maisha, how am I supposed to get out of trichology school? How am I supposed to get out this training? And I said, all right, go ahead, answer the stuff you need. But now go back. Now that you've seen a few heads, right? Now that you touched some hair, now that you've seen some things, now go back to those same chapters and see how when you read it, you're like, oh, that's what that is. I didn't have the vocabulary for it, but now that I've seen it, I know what this is. And now I can use that information more effectively, right? So anyway, we're going to be studying, we're going to be researching, we're going to be digging, we're going to do all those things, all those scholarly activities, right? We're going to do all of those things, and it's going to help us, right? So here we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you like 5 steps, right? Number 1, we're going to get a topic of study, right? So if you, like I said, let's say traction alopecia, you're going to get your topic of study. Number 2, you're going to gather as much information as you can about traction alopecia, right? Or whatever your topic of study is. Just brain dump it, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to set a time of day, right? After you get that time of day, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it in the morning before my kids get up. I'm going to do this late at night when the house is quiet or whatever, right? Then you're going to set a timer for only 15 minutes. Somebody said 15 minutes is not it's not enough. It is. 15 minutes is a long time, right? You're going to set a timer for 15 minutes and you're going to take note and look up words while you're reading. So what does that look like? All right, I open up a chapter in my study, or I open up a trichology book, right? I'm reading the book and I'm doing it for 15 minutes. I'm highlighting, I'm writing stuff out, I'm giving myself little notes and all that other stuff, right? And then I'm getting that information because it's helping me to really put together something that I can so that I can curate. Now, this is the good thing about curation of trichology content, right? Like I said, it's everywhere. So if you were talking about Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons breaking up, right? That's trichology content. Somebody said how? Because have you ever broken up with somebody? You ever thought you was in love and broke up? Don't leave me like that. Somebody give me some heart. Somebody say, yeah, child, I was out there. I had broken up, right? If you've ever broken up with somebody and you loved them, you were stressed out, right? Stress, hair loss. Okay, I'm like the father on My Big Fat Greek Wedding. He said, give me any word and I could tell you how the root word is Greek. You give me any situation, I could tell you how the root of it is going to make you lose your hair, right? So look at, so the rumor is that they broke up. If you ever broke up with somebody, you're stressed out, right? Not only stressed out, oh my God, what did I do? Do she look better than me? Well, he shouldn't have did this. I'm upset, whatever, right? You stop eating. You're not eating. So you're not getting proper protein. There go your diet. You're not drinking water. You're just like, oh my God, I just need a Starbucks. I just need coffee. You're not drinking enough water, right? I don't have the strength. I don't have the energy to do my hair. I just can't comb my hair, Lord. I'm just so sad over this breakup, right? All those things. Oh, you know what? I just didn't have time to wash my hair. It's been 3 weeks and he left me, Lord, and I just can't even wash my hair because of the breakup. Well, all of those things are going to affect your hair growth eventually, right? Because the whole thing is this. If you're stressed out enough, there's going to be an interruption in the growth cycle, right? If you're not eating, interruption in the growth cycle, right? And then when you look at it, okay, stress. So when we look at stress, we look at not eating properly, we look at not shampooing our hair. What are some things, or what are the types of hair loss? See, this is part of case studies. What are the type of hair loss that we see? I'll give you 2 seconds to tell me. Somebody put in the chat. If I'm stressed out, I'm not eating properly, and I'm not shampooing my hair, it's been 3 weeks, I got product all in my hair, what type of hair loss would a client see? You let me know what type of hair loss would a client see, because if you know what it is, then you're going to able to maximize that information. I don't see anybody. I don't know if we typing slow. So I'm going to tell you in 5, 4, 3, 2. Absolutely. Marquita said it. Telogen effluvium. So I'm stressed out. The client doesn't know, oh my gosh, oh Lord, it's telogen effluvium. That's okay, Marquita. It's telogen effluvium. I don't know what to do. They're not going to say that. They like, child, I done broke up with my man. I am stressed out. My hair is falling out in clumps. Now, you know, as the trained professional, okay, that's telogen effluvium. What things can I do? What treatments can I offer this client? So let me tell you what I just came up in his head, right? Because y'all know I'm a genius, right? And look at this here. Okay, whatever. Listen, you know how everybody does, oh, it's Valentine's Day, right? It's Valentine's Day, and come in for your Valentine's Day special. Baby, go on the other side of the spectrum and do the breakup special, right? Do a campaign for stress, for breakups, right? Because the whole thing is everybody's not in love, right? So what about those people that's like, I really hate Christmas. I really hate Valentine's Day. I really hate Thanksgiving. I'm stressed out. You know that they're going to be facing telogen effluvium. You know they're going to have excessive shedding. You know that maybe even with that stress buildup, they're going to have overaction of their sebaceous gland, right? So the scalp is really oiled, it's really clumped up. They need clarifying treatments. They need a scalp exfoliation. They need a steam treatment. All the things that you already have in your arsenal that you're like, people don't want this. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how I'm going to help somebody. These are the ways that you're going to help somebody. So I just wanted to give you that information. I have been talking for about 23 minutes. So remember, join me for the business boot camp. Trichology business boot camp is only $97. If you are on Instagram, go to the link in my bio. Go ahead and sign up. As soon as you sign up, if you're doing the general admission, go in, get that. Go right into our private Facebook group. Our admin will let you in, and you'll go ahead and introduce yourself. It does not start until next Monday. But you can go in and go and put your little stuff in there. Tell somebody about it. Hey, join me for the business boot camp. We're going to be setting up our businesses. We're going to make sure that there's nothing missing, and there's so many things that I'm going to be sharing with you. Onboarding. Let me see. Can I do that? Okay, I'm going to be doing the business setup. I'm moving over. I'm going to be doing the onboarding. I'm going to be doing your proper consultation. That's not just, hey, boo, I'm losing my hair. What can you do? That's 15-minute free consultation. How to really maximize that, right? Speaking of that, well, I'm going to go back to that. Anyway, yeah, your 15-minute free consultation also is going to be your virtual consultation. It is going to be how you're going to interact with clients that are not in your immediate area, right? Because you're too global to be local. And if you're too global to be local, you're going to have people in other states or on other sides of your state that want your information. And then also your in-person consultation. You're also going to be learning, I can't get to it. closing the deal, right? So how are you going to close the deal? What are the things that you need to say? What are the things that you need to do? What are the things that you need to put forth that's going to make your potential client comfortable with working with you? And then finally pricing, because that's a big thing. Maisha, how much do I charge for that? How much? Well, they said I should charge this, and they said that I should charge for that. So I'm going to be breaking all of that stuff down for you. But if you're like, child, I need an extra hour with you, and I want to get the strategies for each of these things, you're going to give me the regular stuff, but I want the inside scoop, then go ahead and join me for VIP. It is $297, where you'll be able to get into our private Zoom an hour before the actual class starts, right? So it's a week. Replays will be available every day. So you'll have 24 hours to watch the replay. So maybe you couldn't come and you're like, oh my God, Maisha, I don't know what to do. I'm going to miss it. If you are in the regular, the general population or general admission, you're going to see the general replay. But if you are VIP and you want those strategies, then you're going to go into our secret private exclusive portal and you're going to be able to get that training as well. And that's going to be absolutely amazing. That's going to be Monday through Friday next week, November 13th to the 17th. Some days you will miss it, but that's okay. I do have the replay available for you, and I am excited about that. All right. So listen. Okay, come on. Marquita said, y'all gonna thank her later if y'all do that VIP, and I know it's right. I'm so excited about it. All right, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. Share this if you can. Have a great day. Happy hair growing.